why did this tragedy strike? Because this defendant chose Margaret Atherton and chose to kill her. The evidence will show that after the defendant murdered Margaret Atherton, he embarked on a path of deceit and deception, attempting to throw the police off his tracks. He attempted to misdirect the police by, after killing Margaret, by taking items from her house and making it look like it was a break-in. However, the defendant made crucial mistakes. One, he never anticipated that the items that he was discarding would be found as quickly as they were. Two, he never knew that there would be video surveillance around the areas where he was discarding those items. And three, he didn't realize he was going against one of the finest departments in Illinois. Within hours of locating these items close to the Walmart here in Dixon, this defendant was developed as a suspect in the murder. The defendant, within days, was apprehended in Chicago, Illinois, by the U.S. Marshal Service, and he was transported back to Dixon. And when he was back in Dixon, he was interviewed by various detectives. And this happened over a couple days. And on the last day of interviewing with the defendant, when he was charged with first-degree murder, this defendant called and wanted to talk to Chief Danny Langloss. And why did he want to do that? Because this defendant wanted things from the police. He wanted to make a phone call, and he wanted to a specific person, and he wanted to get back into some general population. However, when he was talking to Chief Langloss, through the course of the conversation, the defendant did tell him, if you give me these two things, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything. So through the course of the conversation, this defendant described what occurred in Margaret Atherton's house. You will hear testimony, and you will hear it from this defendant's own words, how he took socks and he shoved them in Margaret's mouth, how he bound Margaret by her hands, and how he put a pillowcase over her head, which ultimately, the combination of all of that led to her death. Now, when he said all these things to Chief Langloss, and this is all on videotape, you'll be able to see his words, you'll be able to see his mannerisms, you'll be able to see everything about this defendant when he confessed to the murder. He had the benefit of an attorney. Ladies and gentlemen, at the close of the state's case, I will ask, and justice will demand, that you find the defendant guilty of 3 counts of first-degree murder. Thank you.